Just say your name and like who you're running for.
Kim Conley. I run for New Balance and I train with the NorCal Distance Project.
Okay, and you won your first race. Was that your first race of the season?
I paced my teammates in a race the weekend before, but this was the first one where I was kind of really laying it out there to see what I could do.
Okay, and how do you feel about where you're at this early in the season in your training?
Good. I was happy to run a good competitive mile, and I was kind of doing it as a tune-up for a 5K that I'm doing on Friday. So that's the big test to see where I am.
Okay, and when did you join this program? NorCal Distance?
So I founded it with Drew in 2014.
Okay. Oh, so it's pretty new.
Yeah.
What is the benefit of having a group like this where you can do track workouts together and kind of do runs with each other? Yeah,
I guess you could say like the purpose behind it was to bring together a group of professional athletes in this area. Not necessarily training for all the same events, but overlapping enough that we could make each other better and become more competitive athletes on the national stage and hopefully eventually on the world stage.
And this being an Olympic year, what are your goals for 2016? And does it give you just an extra, an extra gear when you're doing workouts, knowing that this is an Olympic year?
I would say the approach is pretty similar to every other year. We're not. It's more like I've learned really good lessons. Since making the team in 2012, every year I kind of seek to improve and to find things I can tweak to be even better than I was the year before. And I feel really good about the progress I've made over the last 3 or 4 years. And so now it's kind of just about bringing all those lessons together and hopefully culminating in a great year. And the objective is to get back on that team.
And which events are you looking at?
I want to have the option of the 5,000 and the 10,000. So I have the 10,000 standard right now. I still need to get the 5,000 standard. And then I'll go to the trials with options and make a decision in June.
Okay. And what do you enjoy most? Because you've been, I guess, how long have you been a professional?
So I graduated from UC Davis in 2009 and was kind of in that semi-professional limbo area for a few years. And then it was in 2012 that I got signed by New Balance.
Okay. And what do you enjoy most about doing this, about being a professional runner?
Running it's something I would do no matter what. It's what I love to do, and it kind of over the course of high school and college it became a huge part of my identity. So to be able to do that and earn a living doing it, for me that's living the dream. So I'm really lucky that I get to do this.
Okay. And just what are your tips for, I guess, like, what can someone like me take away from some of your workouts and just kind of stuff you guys do in your program? And what are your advice for just kind of amateur runners? What can an amateur runner learn for the way and kind of the training schedule of a professional?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is about having goals, but having a really good sense of where you are and what your ability is in the moment. Because I think probably what you saw today is that you were jumping into a workout trying to do somebody else's mile pace. And for any individual to be the best athlete they can be and to get the most out of their performance, you have to train at your own mile pace or 5K pace or whatever it is. And that's kind of the interesting thing about bringing together a group like this is we all have individual goals, and Drew has to write training that's individualized so that each person can get the most out of themselves. When there's room for overlap, that's great, and we love it. We love being able to work out together. But I think that the tip for just any runner out there is that you have to find the program that's built for you to get your goals.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks so much, Kim.